Welcome back. I'm Julie and this is Kyle. We're here with Dawn and Alex Flecky for Couple Talk Session 2, Listening Fully. Before the host presses play, do you guys have any suggestions?
Well, we'd like to be sure that the host welcomes them. In the host guide, there's a prepared statement that we'd like them to read that'll give some of the important information. And also in the host guide, there are some optional activities that the host could do if time allows. One example is the host could ask the participants, how's it been going over the last period of time since you had the session 1? Did you do some of the homework assignments? Have you been able to give appreciations to each other? What has your experience been? And just present an opportunity in a safe way, non-judgmental, to let them talk about how it's going and what they've done.
In summary, what will we be learning in this session?
The participants will be learning the listening skill, listening with empathy. They'll be learning the guidelines for that skill, and then they're going to be doing a couple of exercises to practice the skill. And the first exercise is called An Early Memory of Us, where each participant thinks back to a time when they first were getting to know their partner, when they were just first dating, and they tell their partner that story of their memory, and their partner uses listening with empathy. And then the second exercise is called Exploring Something Important to Me, where each participant thinks of something going on in their life, maybe a new phase of life, something going on at work, a spiritual question they've been wondering about, and they tell their partner about it, and their partner listens with empathy.
Now, are they going to be trading seats again?
We continue that in this session because it's really important for them to remember who they are in the moment. Because if Dawn and I are doing the exercise and I have an early dating memory that I'm telling him, when it's his turn to retell the story, he has to become me. And that is better remembered if Dawn would trade places with me and sit in my seat. So by doing it at least 2 or 3 times, the expectation is then by then that the participant will have a better understanding of what they're doing when they listen with empathy. We don't expect them to trade places throughout the program. It's just in these first 2 sessions.
To build a foundation. And also using empathy as a skill that will go on through the entire program?
Right. Empathy is the foundation of Couple Talk. The reason this program differs and we believe excels above other communications programs is instead of just saying the words back, Couple Talk calls for the participant to have empathy. So they're giving back the words, but they're also giving back the experience, the feeling, that becoming of the other person. And that connection is much deeper than just saying the content back. So as a host, it's very important to encourage the couples to do the exercises in the way they're taught. It feels uncomfortable at first. It was very uncomfortable for us when we first learned it. It just is. But if they can be encouraged to keep up with it, it will become comfortable, it will become natural, and the vast majority love it after they get past that initial discomfort.
Now, what if a couple gets hung up on feelings that they can't describe? Is there anything that they can do about that?
In the workbook, there is a list of feeling words in the appendix, so they'll be referred to that. That's one thing they can do. There are also some tips in the exercise worksheet itself for how to bring up feelings. For instance, one of the sentence prompts we provide is, when that happened, I felt. So as they're talking about an early dating memory, when that happened, I felt excited or I felt nervous, and it helps them just move right on into naming a feeling.
At the end of the lessons, are they still doing the appreciations?
Yes, they will be doing partner appreciation. We love the exercise, and we hope that couples will begin to put appreciations into their relationship every day, all the time.
Dawn and Alex, thank you so much for your time. If you need any resources, don't forget to visit the website at coupletalk.com.
And from one Couple Talk host to another, have a great session.